Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as it gets set to bring you exciting NBA action. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Let's see the stat sheet here for Joel Embiid.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. Nicholas Batum out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. And for Oklahoma City, inside we got Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. We could see a lot of buckets tonight. 2 offensively talented teams going head-to-head.
This should be an interesting contest because both offensive matchups really are going to come down to defense. Which team is going to be able to stiffen up at that end of the floor?
And it's the Sixers to start out. Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid high post. And Embiid gets the double team. Pass to Batum. Outside Maxey. Williams against Batum. 4 on the clock. From outside the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Batum not known for his outside shot, but I'd love to see him knock this shot down on a more consistent basis.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And he drops it in from the low post.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Baseline jumper. The Thunder with the rebound. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. It felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
The line for your Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren.
And he drops the first. Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, B.A., I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
Both free throws good from Holmgren. It seems you could bring in anybody to this team and pair them with Embiid, and they'd still win, Grant.
Oh, they got a solid roster, but there's no denying that Embiid is the heartbeat of this team. The 76ers go how Embiid goes, kind of like our broadcast with you. And in the last 5 seasons, they've gone to the playoffs.
Now here's Maxey. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game.
Really not part of Maxey's bag, but he was feeling it that time.
Giddey against Melton. Outside Giddey. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Cash money on the open jump shot.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Embiid, currently scoring almost 32 a game. So valuable on offense. Maxey's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Coming off a solid outing against Chicago. Shoots over Maxey, and that one's long. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Batum. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Batum is accustomed to getting pushed around a bit, so he's a tough guy who can embrace the contact.
Philadelphia, Nick Batum, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, BA. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. If you look back on Sixers history, the list of legendary big men is a long one.
Exactly, B.A. And let me tell you this, Embiid's name is right there near the top of that list. You know, you think about the likes of Chamberlain, Moses Malone, those guys certainly on the list. Embiid joining them, that says a lot.
Here's Maxey, the Thunder making their last shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low, which in turn makes the defense get physical with him. Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. How key is it to get off to a good start in this early portion of the schedule, Clark?
You know, it varies, but I do think it matters more than you think, B.A., especially in the locker room. You know, you get off to a good start, everybody's feeling good, and you can build on that kind of momentum. If it goes bad early, things can fracture and splinter and make it tough for you.
And Embiid drops them both. And one of the more imposing guys at the center position, Joel Embiid.
As unique a player as we've got in the league in terms of his size, just mammoth, and his agility and skill level, so special for a guy of his size. His production is absolutely crazy. Perennial MVP candidate now and perhaps for several years to come.
Now here's Maxey, coming off a 16-point game against Minnesota.
And he may have posed even more problems with his passing. They had to worry about him as a scorer and a distributor.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Now here's Holmgren. Back to Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Joel Embiid with the board.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Batum. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Batum's got 7 points.
And, you know, that wingspan, those arms are very long for Batum. Uses them well to score through contact.
Here's Giddey. Pass to Williams. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Screen by Embiid. Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. Batum outside. Back to Maxey. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Harris misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Maxey. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. He's off on that one. The Sixers leading. And Maxey, here we go. Batum's shot is off.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Now here's Melton, coming off a 16-point game against Minnesota.
And he lived at the line. They could not find a way to stop him without fouling.
Here's Embiid. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Embiid knows how to bully his way into position for the putback.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside Giddey. Now Dort. Back to Giddey. And here's Holmgren. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Out to the right wing. he connects with a jumper. Embiid's got 6 points.
Very consistent on the offensive end. Even when Joel Embiid is being pressured, he stays under control.
The 11-footer. That's good from Giddey on the assist from Holmgren. Here's Maxey. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. Embiid a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Maxey finds Harris. Embiid with it. Outside Maxey. Three-pointer. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Nice job finding the open teammate that time. What a pass right there from Embiid.
Now Giddey. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. 4-point game. Screen by Embiid. From deep. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And this summer, the Sixers making changes on the bench. Grant, the mission statement is clear. Make it past the conference semifinals.
Oh, so clear, B.A. And while that's been the stumbling block in recent years, I'm not sure even that's good enough. This is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And let's take a look at the top rookie rebounders. 3rd is Chet Holmgren.
Rebounding is a skill that can easily translate into the pro game. He had a reputation for being good on the boards, and he has certainly delivered on that.
Yeah, rebounding always transfers and translates to the next level. He's been a bull in the china shop, out working, out hustling guys, and he's really got terrific instincts to the basketball.
Beverly defending. It's Holmgren, high post. Shot clock at 5. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Melton finds Batum. Some solid defense from Williams.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
He has the ability and the aggressiveness to capitalize from downtown.
Beverly outside. Embiid high post. Fires it from 18. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Now here's Giddey. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. Williams with the screen. Right at the free throw line. And it's Giddey missing.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Beverly against Williams. Beverly, the pass to Melton. Martin outside. There's the 3. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. And the 76ers lead by 10.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Giddey, and he knocks down the 10-footer. Giddey's got 6.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Beverly on the wing. Embiid high post. Pass to Beverly. Here's Batum. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board. Now Giddey. Williams a screen on Melton. Beverly defending. Williams from long range. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Like, you want to disrupt his rhythm, you have to close out harder than that.
Beverly outside, pulls it from the top of the key, and the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. The Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Springer, he's checked in for the Sixers.
Line for one.
What's up?
And you have to be impressed how they're getting to the free throw line and taking advantage of those opportunities.
Exactly. I mean, that's what's helped them build this early lead.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The stats he's putting up, impressive. Averaging around 30.5 points a game. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Beverly for 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. To the middle. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Embiid stiff-arming that shot with authority. No mercy.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Philadelphia's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Here's Springer on the take. Can't connect from short range. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Williams with the screen. Tries a 10-footer. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Nick Batum.
At the line for your Thunder, Egypt.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Beverly against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Morris. The Sixers with another miss.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Two on the clock. It's not going to go for him. Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the 76ers. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. We've got Kenrich Williams, and it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the point. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The kick out to Williams. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown. Williams has got 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, well, the Sixers have so much firepower, but it's all about chemistry. Anyone knows the way teams grow is by talking and being around each other. The connection between the stars is what's going to help them reach their peak. Brian?
Well, they've had to deal with some adjustments for sure. Allie, thanks. And here are the Thunder now. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. That'll put Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the line.
Defensive foul.
That one on Morris.
Marcus Morris Sr. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. One shot.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls. So they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, a screen on Maxey. Outside, Williams. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Morris, that's a screen. Here's Maxey. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. It's Williams, high post. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Clock at 6. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Beverly. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Pass to Covington. And here's Morris, who poked away and stolen by Williams. Guarded by Morris. Williams' shot is good. And now an 8-point Oklahoma City lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Maxey. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. For Oklahoma City, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Fast break, Philadelphia.
Kick it out. Kick it out.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Joe grabs the miss.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Beverly. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, a little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Tobias Harris checked in for Martin. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the 76ers. In second now, but wanting to claim that top seed.
Well, right now for the 76ers, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Philadelphia has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Beverly on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Some room here for Harris. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. The Thunder have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. The shot by Dort, no good. The 76ers have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Harris passes to Beverly. Back to Harris. Harris is doubled. Pass to Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. Good work defensively by Dort.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now here's Williams. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Beverly. For 3, Maxey drains the triple. Maxey's got 8 points.
With the speed at which Maxey plays, that pull-up is almost impossible to deal with.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's got 7. Dort for 3. Buries it from 3. So Dort's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Harris's shot is good.
Well, that's a sweet spot for Harris, guys. I mean, all he needs is a little separation, and he's good to go.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Pass to Dort. 3-pointer. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
Now here's Beverly. Yet to see a basket. Driving in. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's Williams. Good D by Covington. Philadelphia has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Now Maxey, give him 8, picked by Covington. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey at the line for 1.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey, so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Here's Wallace. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. To the inside, Giddey. And the shot goes down. Giddey's got 8.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
Sars checked in for Oklahoma City.
Joel Embiid, 1 shot.
One shot.
Physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
Now here's Giddey. Give him 8 points now. Over Melton. The rebound by Melton. The Sixers trailing. You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, BA. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. His teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times.
Oklahoma City has gotten 7 of 8 three-pointers to go in this game. Batum against Williams. Pass to Wallace. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now here's Melton. Over to the left wing. Here's Batum. And another miss by Philadelphia. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Here's Sarr. Embiid covers from 11 feet away, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Pass to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. Sends it home from three-point land. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The corner's more difficult for some guys, but for Harris, looking real solid from there.
Williams passes to Sarr. Harris against Dort. Here's Wallace. He's scoreless. Here's Sarr. That one is off. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Batum outside. Melton against Giddey. Lets it go from deep. Offensive board. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And there's the call. Oklahoma City with the foul.
You know, the blend of size and skill makes Embiid so hard to defend, and as a result, most of the time he draws fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
And Embiid drops them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. Outside Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins from long range. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Melton outside. Embiid a screen on Giddey. From deep, Melton. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid against Williams. For 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line, but at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
Dort, the pass to Giddey, and Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
We've got 1:08 left in the second period. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Giddey. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey's got 6 in the quarter.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 11. And here's Embiid. Over to the wing. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. Batum's got 10 points.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Giddey. And it's blocked by Embiid.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Melton with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Embiid. With the fadeaway. And that one drops for him. And now just a 1-point Thunder lead.
Nothing new for Embiid here, going off for a big scoring performance. Par for the course.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Thunder. They're up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. For the Celtics, they'll be up against the Magic in Orlando. Tip-off will be 2:30 p.m. Eastern.
This is a game everyone had circled on their calendar, especially me, and it's finally happening.
I don't want to talk. Let's get going.
And a look back now at the first half, as the Sixers have a tight game on their hands.
The obvious problem, the perimeter D was pretty much non-existent. You let an opponent get hot and build confidence, it's hard to put the genie back in the bottle.
The mixed metaphor aside, I couldn't agree more. Kazam. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. Melton the 2 with Harris at the 3. Joel Embiid is out there with Nicholas Batum, and it's Maxey in at the point guard position. The shot's good.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator, finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid talked about setting the tone. He said it's not easy being a leader. I'm not an off-the-court guy. I'm more reserved. But on the court, I show up. That's the way I like to lead, dominating on the court, offensively, defensively, and try to bring everybody along with me. Brian?
He does it well, for sure. Allie, thanks for that. Now here's Embiid. Pass to Melton. Back to Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. From deep, Melton. The shot off that time. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And that one good. Maxey's got 13.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Holmgren, the pass to Giddey. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Maxey passes to Batum. Embiid with it. Stolen by Giddey. And here's the fast break. Pass to Dort. Giddey with it. 14 points for him. Back to Dort. Fires for three. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Harris against Dort. Harris passes to Melton. 6 to shoot. There's the drive. Here's Batum. Hits a three-pointer. 13 points in the game.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Embiid. Up top, Maxey. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That'll be a second foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Embiid, a screen on Giddey. Melton passes to Embiid. Ooh, look at Embiid converting in close.
Nice pass from Melton. Solid job at getting it to his teammates.
And Giddey has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Well, Clark, it's nice to have a guard like DeAnthony Melton who takes care of business on both sides of the ball. Yeah,
I love that about him. Old school two-way guard, B.A. Because he can make shots, he can make plays, but he also can defend. And he does it all with a level of professionalism and focus that you like to see.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Embiid against Holmgren. Embiid can't hit.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. All right, let's go to the stats for a moment and show you this season's steals leaders. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on top.
And no surprise he's at the top of this list. His aggressiveness and opportunistic attitude on defense helps this team so much.
Here's Maxey. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Maxey, an exciting player to watch. So unpredictably hard to guard.
Williams, a screen on Melton. Spins. Giddey. Yes! And the foul! It goes on Nick Batum.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
You know, with Melton, you get a lot. You get floor spacing, steals, he can play both guard positions, and he's a good rebounder for his size, too.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. For Oklahoma City, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. It's Holmgren, high post. He has 6. Batum outside. Pass to Maxey. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Maxey. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
And here's Batum. Now here's Melton. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Back to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Embiid's got 28 points for the game. The Thunder have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Timeout called. The Thunder. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
So both teams changing it up here.
And you have to admire at how hard they go in transition. They rank 3rd in the league in fast break points. This is a team you can't afford to give any space to in the open floor.
And the free throw shooting you mentioned, they're not a team you can be too physical against. They don't waste their chances at the line. Joel Embiid with the board.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And there it is for him. And now it's a 7-point Philadelphia lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Holmgren with a screen on Beverly. Pass to Holmgren. From the arc. Batum pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Beverly outside. Back to Batum. Here's Embiid. Williams defending. And Embiid gets the double team. Oh, wow! Embiid! So strong!
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Pass to Holmgren. Dort outside. Now Giddey. From 13, and the jumper is good. Giddey's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Beverly finds Embiid. And here is Maxey. Giddey defends. Embiid against Holmgren. Beverly for 3. The shot that time not on target. Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Giddey. Williams a screen on Harris. With a 9-footer. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Harris has got 4 rebounds now. Now Maxey. Williams defending. And here's Batum. Beverly on the wing. Now here's Embiid. Back to Beverly. Here's the 3. No good on the shot.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Williams up top. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Williams has got 7 points in the game. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Beverly outside. Puts one up from 19. Chalk up 2 there.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Holmgren. The 76ers also with a sub. Covington's checked in for Joel Embiid. Now Giddey. He's got 18. Puts up a 3. Covington grabs the board.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it. Woo!
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Harris against Dort. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at Oklahoma City, they've started strong this year, holding the second place spot.
Looking at Oklahoma City, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Here's Harris. Left side, Maxey. Beverly, the pass to Covington. And here's Harris outside. The Thunder pull it in. Pass to Giddey. They double him with Harris. Pounded by Harris. Outside, Williams. Giddey with it. The three ball. And no good.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Beverly outside. Beverly, a screen on Williams. Covington finds Batum. Maxey on the wing. Over Giddey. Again, Philadelphia.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for two, Josh Giddey.
He's off on the first. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Williams. Jang comes in for Williams. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Dort. And he's good on the second. 1:03 left to play in the third quarter. Harris outside. The shot no good.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Beverly. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Philadelphia in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Joe in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Martin outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And just the thought of Kenyon Martin Jr. Man, where does the time go, Clark?
It races by, you know that. I remember his dad putting up 51 points in the Ohio High School Finals. That was a state record. Does not seem like that long ago.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. Oklahoma City has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Williams a screen on Martin. And he banks in the layup. Here's Beverly. Morris a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Beverly finds Morris. Good. And the 76ers lead by 14.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Williams. From 13, SGA using that size.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Beverly, the pass to Covington. Down low. Here's Morris, and a nice finish on the layup. Morris has got 4 points in the quarter.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
He's guarded by Martin. Williams. Good D by Covington.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Outside, Williams. He's guarded by Martin. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. Shot on the wing. That one drops for him.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Beverly against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Morris. He's covered closely. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. So both teams making some changes here. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Williams a screen on Beverly. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Joe. The three is up. The shot, no good. For Philadelphia, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Martin, the pass to Beverly. Covington with it. Here's Beverly. Fires at the elbow. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Beverly. Gilgeous-Alexander against Beverly. And stolen by Covington. Now Beverly. Embiid high post. And Embiid gets the double team. Martin, the pass to Covington. That three's off the mark. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 16. Gilgeous-Alexander against Beverly. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, Holmgren meets some resistance there inside, but he stays strong and gets right through it.
Embiid, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Martin. Embiid with it. He's covered by Holmgren. 5 on the clock. And here's Covington. The 3. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Covington's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Joe. Now here's Wiggins. Now here's Holmgren. Embiid covers. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
An exceptional finisher, and some contact like that won't stop Shea completely.
Beverly, the pass to Covington. Here's Embiid. He's covered by Holmgren. Here's Joe. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid against Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the right wing. Here's Joe. And a miss there on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Pass to Martin. Beverly against Wiggins. Back to Martin. Out to Covington. Takes a 3. They get it back. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Here they come.
All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
Well, they were coming off 2 straight losses, and he put his foot down. He stepped up his game, had a big night, and got them moving in the right direction again. Now here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Harris with it. Back to Embiid. Out to Harris. Let's go with a 3. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got his 5th assist in this one. Now Williams. Williams, a screen on Melton. Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points here in the second half.
A dynamic score. Gilgeous-Alexander is so good at finding his spots and executing.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Fires the three, nails it from three.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. Great D that time from Holmgren.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Knocked away. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The rebound by Embiid. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Harris right side, and they double up Harris. For three, Maxey. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Maxey surveys. Screen by Embiid. Beyond the arc. And Tobias Harris with the 3. Harris has got 6 points in the quarter.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his 2nd this half.
Giddey passes to Holmgren. Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Maxey to the paint. And it's Holmgren missing. And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. They led the game at one point by 20. Embiid high post. And Embiid gets the double team. And here's Harris outside. And the 76ers another 3.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
And the Thunder call time here. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
They need to rethink their approach defensively. He's shown no signs of stopping.
Here they come, fans. It's your one and only Thunder. Give a big hand to your Thunder Girls dance team.
Here's Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
At the line for 2, Williams.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And Williams drops them both. Philadelphia has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Batum shot is off. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Yeah, making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled, the ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. 4 on the clock. Here's Harris. Again, the Sixers score.
And, you know, this team relies on Tobias Harris to score the ball, especially from these spots on the floor.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the Sixers. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for the 76ers.
And it was dueling 3-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Joel Embiid.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Now here's Embiid. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he drops the first. So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. And Embiid drops them both. 30 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Williams. Here's Wallace. Williams up top. Here's Jang. Puts it up. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Korkmaz. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Joel, you took over offensively. What went into finding that rhythm?
I thought I got the shots that I wanted, and I played into the flow of the offense, and my teammates were fouling me, so I just knocked down some shots.
Thanks, Joel.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.